Can you make a film with this? One-inch sensor, 17 stops of dynamic range, 10-bit D-Log 2, over 1 billion colors. So if your question is whether this camera holds enough image to carry a feature, that was answered years ago by people working with far less than you already own. These files are 10-bit HEVC 420, and every time somebody reads that, the same thought arrives. If only it were 422. Here's the thing, at 4K, 420 still carries your color information in 1920 by 1080. That is more color resolution than an entire HD master. If you're keying, you want 422. If you're shooting 2 people in a room, you will never see it. DJI says a simple hue transform takes D-Log 2 into Iris Log C4, which means you can bring footage from a pocket camera into the same color pipeline as an Alexa 35. Is this camera Netflix approved? No, and it isn't close. Netflix publishes the requirements for anything they produce themselves. True 4K sensor, this passes. 10-bit log, passes. Timecode you can jam to an external source written into the metadata, that one passes too. And then it fails 3 times in a row. The codec has to be RAW or intraframe. This is interframe, fail. Chroma has to be 422 or better. This is 420, fail. And the data rate has to be at least 240 megabits at 24 frames. This one tops out at 180, fail. 3 specifications, and not one of them is the sensor. The sensor beat an Alexa. What fails is the file. But now let me show you something that should end this conversation for good. I own 2 DJI Ronin 4D AK bodies, ProRes RAW, AK, jammable timecode, about 12,000 euros each. They are not on the list either. And in the DJI section of that list, there is exactly one camera, the Inspire 3 with the Zenmuse X9 8K. That is the same sensor as mine, approved inside a drone, not approved in my hand. Because the list is not a ranking of image quality. Meeting the specifications only makes a camera eligible to be considered. It just isn't a measure of whether your film will look good. That list governs what Netflix makes. It says nothing about what Netflix buys. Left-Handed Girl was shot on an iPhone 13 and it's on Netflix right now. So the honest answer is this: no, Netflix will not approve this camera. And yes, Netflix could absolutely buy a film you shot with it.